Okay, welcome back. I'm just going to add another little short clip to the instrument demonstration segment of this lecture. One of the instruments I failed to show you in the trumpet family is something called a flugelhorn. Flugel, F-L-U-G-E-L. Flugelhorn. It's a German instrument, of German ancestry, I should say. And it's used a lot in jazz, especially small group jazz. Maybe a quartet or a quintet, 4 or 5 piece band, okay? So it's a flugelhorn, as you can see. Well, let me get my trumpet for you. As you can see, it looks a little chubbier than the trumpet, doesn't it? Okay? Also, you can tell the bell, this is called the bell right here. The bell of the flugelhorn, much larger than that of the trumpet. Matter of fact, the trumpet fits right inside there, doesn't it? Okay? So, we have the flugelhorn, it's has a much larger flare when it comes from this back area to the bell area. Okay? The sound of the flugelhorn, nice and mellow. So that hopefully was enjoyable for you. Should be a nice dark sound. And again, that's the flugelhorn. So we have the trumpet, the cornet, the trumpet, and the flugelhorn. Okay. As I explained in the last video, the trombone is also a member of the brass family and used in jazz. And I'm going to try this format for you. And let's see if this works well enough. I have a slide on a projector, and I'm trying to see if you can view it well. Okay, so the trombone, again, like the trumpet, a brass instrument, but unlike the trumpet, the trombone has a slide right here. And the trombonist would simply take the slide and extend it to go lower and bring it in to go higher. So that's how the trombonist changes notes, by moving this slide. Okay? In the Dixieland era, trombone was very popular, and it played a specific style of music called tailgate trombone. Okay? And what that would refer to is a trombone player would do a slur, bum, 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 bum. The trombonist would move his slide and do a gliss or a slur. And why do they call it tailgate trombone playing? Well, a lot of this music was played from behind the back of a truck. And of course, the very back of the truck, when you put your tailgate down, right? You go tailgating. Well, obviously, if the trombonist was sitting in the truck, on the back of the truck and moving the slide, he could very easily hit one of the other band members in the back of the head. Isn't that true? So, what they would do is put the trombonist at the back of the truck or on the tailgate, so the trombonist could extend that slide, bum, 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 and move the slide around accordingly. So that's why it was called tailgate trombone playing. And again, it was popular in the Dixieland era. Okay, so let's see if we can hear a trombone demonstration. Okay, so that's a great demonstration of trombone sound. I'm going to now switch to the slide that has the 4 different saxophones on, and hopefully we can get a listen to each of these saxophones as well. So here we have, first, the soprano saxophone, the highest member of the saxophone family. And as you can see, it's just a straight saxophone. Okay, and here's how it sounds. hopefully. Oh, that one's not working. Let's try the alto sax. Let's see here. Okay. There's the alto. Here is the tenor saxophone, just a little bit lower than the alto. You can see from this slide, just a slight bit larger than the alto. So it's going to sound a little deeper, a little lower. This next one, we have the baritone saxophone. Baritone sax, and again, much larger than either the alto or the tenor. So the longer we make an instrument, the lower it sounds. Let's see if we can get the soprano saxophone to play for us again. Here we go, soprano sax. There we go. All right, so those are the four members of the saxophone family. As I said in the earlier video, the clarinet was also used in early jazz. Not used very much anymore, but let's take a look at it. Again, made out of wood, therefore part of the woodwind family. Notice the saxophones are made of metal, but they're still called woodwinds. Why? Because they use a wooden reed on the mouthpiece. They use a piece of cane for their mouthpiece. So here's the clarinet. Okay, so those are the members of the woodwind family, the members of the brass family that you hear in jazz, trumpet, cornet, flugelhorn, and the trombone. Our next video, we're going to talk a little bit about the rhythm section. Okay, see you then.